Join us at the curiously named Cape Disappointment State Park at the southwest tip of Washington State. It's a place of lighthouses, rugged coastline, forests, and intriguing ruins. In today's video, I'll share the park's highlights and why it has that intriguing name. If you enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more adventures in the Pacific Northwest. Cape Disappointment State Park is on the Washington side of the mouth of the Columbia River. It's just over 2 hours drive from Portland, or just over 3 hours drive from Seattle. Since it's a Washington State Park, a Discover Pass is required for parking, or you can pay a day-use fee on site. We started out with a visit to one of 2 lighthouses at Cape Disappointment, the North Head Lighthouse. A very short trail takes you along ocean bluffs to the lighthouse itself. This is the second lighthouse built at Cape Disappointment. I'll show you the original one later on in the video. Two lighthouses were built here because the area near where the Columbia River reaches the Pacific is extremely dangerous for ships. The original lighthouse wasn't visible enough to ships that were traveling south. This is where the lighthouse keepers used to live. After the North Head Lighthouse, we went a little further down the road and did a short hike called the Cape Disappointment Trail. It starts out near the fantastically named Waikiki Beach and ends near the original lighthouse. There are a few other trails that start from the same area, so I'd recommend downloading the trail map from AllTrails. We accidentally went on this short trail first, which sounded like it would lead to an old cedar tree that was around before the Lewis and Clark expedition. Cedar trees can easily live much longer than that, so we were expecting to see a large old-growth tree. But instead it's a stump. That part was a little bizarre. The Cape Disappointment Trail starts out as a forested path traveling uphill. It has nice ferns and big old living trees. The trail is about 2 miles altogether, and it's an out and back route. After a while, it opens onto bluffs with views of the ocean below. South along the coast, the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse comes into view. This place, where the Columbia River empties into the Pacific Ocean, was the destination of the Lewis and Clark expedition's long journey, so you'll also find this museum focused on the Lewis and Clark expedition. We didn't go in because we came across the museum partway through the hike and didn't have our wallets with us, but I hope you check it out next time. In 2022, admission is $5 for adults or $2.50 for kids. Just after the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, you'll find these overgrown ruins of military bunkers. The military history at the Cape goes all the way back to the late 1800s. Keep hiking after the bunkers to reach Deadman's Cove, a beautiful cove filled with driftwood. From what I can tell from online reports, the cove's ominous name dates back to an era when shipwrecks were common in the hazardous water near the mouth of the Columbia River, and shipwreck victims would sometimes drift into the cove. The name of the headland itself, Cape Disappointment, goes all the way back to 1788. An English sea captain named John Meares reached the Cape looking for the Columbia River's entrance. Somehow he wasn't able to see it, so he named it Cape Disappointment. It's a bit of a misnomer because, of course, it is indeed at the entrance to the Columbia River. Thanks for joining us at Cape Disappointment State Park. Remember to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.